I don't think he'll be that happy with it, although he's shaking his fist there. There's a lot of good riders to come, but this is British rider Rob Warner.
Oh, I like that style. He's off the line. And none of these chaps have got an unusual device to stop his change jumping all around. He rides for the Saracen company, who make their bikes in, I'm not sure it's Kenilworth or Coventry, but it's very close there. And so he's one of the strong, supported teams. They're one of the biggest sponsors, I suppose, of any team back in Great Britain.
Oh yeah, definitely. Biggest sponsors. They got most of the good downhillers. Warner, Steve Peat, Andrew Titley, Helen Mortimer, Sophie Kemp, who's very good as well. But Warner's got a very distinctive style. As you were saying earlier, David, he's not wearing the clip-in shoes. He's wearing his normal trainers.
Or abnormal trainers, because he's one of the few that use them.
I think that's more appropriate. Some people nickname him the caveman, actually.
Well, I remember when I was doing the commentary on the on Metabia 2 years ago on the Downhill World Championship. It was thick and muddy to begin with, and then it dried out a bit towards the end. This man surprised everybody. He didn't even qualify for the British team. He had to go across, I won't say at his own expense, but he was virtually unknown, and he was our best finisher that day.
Exactly, and he was one place in front of John Tomac, which was something to be said.
And isn't he a bit of a, an odd character?
He is, well, he likes having a bit of fun, I think, actually, Rob Warner. I mean, he had a brilliant result last year. He came third at Mont Saint Anne, which is the only podium place that the Brits have got.
Well, he's got to get inside 7 minutes. He wants to get in the top of the charts today. Rob, he's a very tall fellow. If you look at this, very bent leg position, because he's a big bloke and he wants to have that small position on the bike go down. But I think he's struggling a bit on the flat.
Oh, he looks like it there. This is where it's going to go against you. I mean, he is such a tall rider. He's going to lose a lot of power up that uphill section.
And of course, again, these motorcycle riders who turn to mountain biking. I remember my good friend Tim Flukes, who was the next motocross rider, coming to mountain biking, now working for the RockShox company. In fact, he goes around with a van. He's here today sorting out the requirements of so many riders who ride with the RockShox on their bicycles. He's another ex-motocross rider. They seem to have an eye for this sort of thing, but again, the cycling sections, they have to train for that. There's no motor today.
That's right. Fluxy, like Warner, very tall, rangy type of rider. Brilliant at handling the bike, but he looks quite smooth today.
Well, Saracen have also been very much involved in sponsoring of cycle racing for some time now. Mick Eyes worked for the company for many years. He was one of the driving forces behind the early team, and he probably says he's the oldest professional rider in the world. But is he going to get inside 7 minutes? I doubt it this time for Rob.
No, I don't think so. It looks like he's going to be just outside the 7-minute time. Of course, a lot of these riders now are riding with full-face helmets. But what's it going to be? It's going to be quite a good time. Wheelies over the line.
He's fourth. 05.29 puts him in fourth. I mean, he really has come on, because that's tremendous really for Rob. He's fourth at the moment, but the lot of good riders yet to